you're wondering why. Why a video? Why such a strange video at such a strange time? Now, I said this to Heck, now known as Chicken Chops. I said that there was something planned for the 27th. Now, I got my dates mixed up, and it's actually the 28th that this was supposed to happen, which is good. I'm recording this on the 27th though, so I mean, something's still happening. But basically, years ago today, I uploaded my first proper YouTube video. Now, I wouldn't say it's really the proper one, because really, technically speaking, my first video was actually made for More Gamer, was made on the 21st of August. Then, a while later, I then deleted those videos so then I can make room for better ones that you can see today. So technically, I think my first video is my reaction to Bendy and Ink Machine Welcome Home. Yeah, so that's my first technical channelversary, and technically this is the first. No, technically this is the second channelversary, because guess what? I have 4 channelversaries according to YouTube. I would only count 2 of them, but I have 4. And that's what this video is about. So, you might be wondering, why do I have 4 channelversaries? Well, let's just count them. So I already mentioned 2 of them. Well, 3 of them technically. I already mentioned that the 21st of August is my main channelversary that I personally celebrate. The second one is what YouTube thinks my channelversary is when it comes to actually making videos, that being the Bendy and Ink Machine reaction. That reaction is now classed as my channelversary according to YouTube. I got the email not too long ago celebrating my channelversary for that day when I didn't upload my first video then. So yeah. And then the third one is today. Now today I actually uploaded my first YouTube video, and it was ages ago. Like, I don't even know what I was talking about. I was talking about something to do with Halloween. I remember, the reason I say today, and I remember it's today, is because I remember, and I quote, I said 3 days before Halloween. It's 3 days before Halloween, which hilariously is, well, when you're seeing this, today. So, well, actually, I don't know when you're seeing this. I can't see in the future. But basically, yeah, this is my first time actually talking about my channel back then, and I'm gonna do 4 of these videos, not 8, 4 of these videos. So this is gonna be part 1. So the first part of my channel history that I was gonna do for my channelversary this year, but never did it in the end. Because of time. No, actually that wasn't for my channelversary, that was for my 1k. I remember now. And I just hit 1.5k, and I'm not going to celebrate it, but you know, I'm on a roll here, guys. So yeah. So I'm going to celebrate this one today. Well, not this one, but like I'm going to talk about this at the very beginning of my channel. Then I'm going to talk about bit more into like the simpler stuff, the smaller side of things, when I did that one video that one time that nobody remembers except for maybe a few people, but none of you actually remember it. It was weird and it was crap. Then I'm going to talk about that on the 26th of December, so Boxing Day, because that's when I created my channel. At least the account was created then. If you go to the About page on my YouTube channel, you will see that the account was created on the 26th of December 2012. Yes, 8 years old. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm gonna do a smaller thing then, and then I might do for 2k or maybe 2.5 depending on how quickly I get 2k, since I've just uploaded that Asked Movie 13 reaction, and last time I did an Asked Movie 12 reaction, that blew up, so that kind of gave me like 300 odd subs. No, actually it didn't, it gave me about 200, I can't remember. So yeah, I'm gonna do the first half of my Now What You See channel then, and then I'm gonna do then to present channel some point in the future, maybe 3k, I do not know. I'm not a psychic. So, old channel, it was weird. Nobody remembers it except me, and it's so sad. And the thing is, when I first used YouTube Studio back in 2018, I think it was, when I first started the channel, the More Gamer channel, actually, surprisingly enough, I went on and I looked, and I actually found some of the videos, but I couldn't download them because it said that there was an error uploading. Now, I actually realised that later this was because I didn't set up the two-factor authentication with the mobile number, so you couldn't upload 15-minute long videos or anything above that. So some of the videos, yes, they were weird, and there was one I actually really despise and really don't know why I made it. So I made that. Well, I checked that out, and basically I couldn't download them. I wanted to, but I couldn't because I was on a school laptop. And I deleted them as well, and oh god, I could have shown you guys something. I would have shown you well before now, but I could have shown you guys something, but no, I thought I'd delete it. I ain't got a massive noggin, guys. So yeah, I deleted them. And I never really thought much of them. Never really wanted to do anything with them. This was back in an old flat house sort of thing. It was not really. When you think about how flats in the UK, you'd think maybe multi-stories. You know, you got about what, 10 stories high, pretty big. This flat was 3 floors. You had my flat, then you had someone else's, and then you had someone else's, and then there was 2 more. There was 3 more on the other side corresponding. So there was 2 on the bottom, 2 on the middle, 2 on the top. That was all you had, and that's what. And there was like about 15 of them on the whole street. So yeah, there was that. And in that house, I had it was weird because my bedroom was, it was a bedroom, right? It was 2 bedrooms in 1 bedroom, because you know all the ideas that you have to sleep in the same bedroom as your little sibling. Well, I had to do that, but they actually we constructed a wall in between the bedroom, but enough, like a biggish gap for a door. But there was no actual door. So basically, anything that was going on in there, I could hear perfectly in this bedroom. And I remember most of that because, for some reason, my memory is really weird. It remembers things from like when I was 2 years old, but I can't remember what I said like a day ago. I can remember this stuff. So yeah, there was a door, there was my bed, and then there was my sister's bed on the other side of the wall. And I remember I recorded with a very old Android tablet. Like, I'm saying very old because it was very old. Well, it would be very old to this day, but back then it was still pretty old, but it wasn't, it worked. You know, the only thing I'd really use it for is YouTube and Minecraft Pocket Edition, like any other human being would at that point in time. I was on the hip. So basically, I recorded like 1 video. This was about the time Skylanders Giants was a biggish thing. and basically I recorded it and uploaded it, and it worked, and nobody viewed it because I'm humiliating myself, and that's beautiful. So yeah, I basically uploaded it and no attention. I told my friends at school, like a few of them, about the channel. Some of them subscribed. There was about 20 subscribers, including family members back then, and that was it. That's all I had. I actually remember one video I made. One video as well. I remember a lot of videos, but I remember this one video. And basically how it started was I was originally going to do a showcase of Skylanders, like, that I owned. I didn't own a lot, just saying. At this time I probably owned like one Swap Force, and that was it. That was it. But basically at the time of recording it, it was daylight outside, and I was silly enough to record with the tablet on the floor, kind of tilted next to the wall, and the window was behind me, so of course the lighting wasn't going to be very good. I'm not professional, I'm human. I'm a human that allows you other living beings to comedically enjoy my cringe. It was literally, I don't know why I made it, but I did. Because I probably saw what was popular at the time and just did it. I don't know what was popular at the time, actually. Someone actually give me a heads up, what was popular back in 2012 other than Skylanders? And so originally it was going to be a showcase, but then because the lighting, I turned it into a guesty Skylander, of course, and I would just hold the figure in front of the camera. I would let people try and guess, even though they weren't really guessing. And I did that like a few times, with a few different ones, and oh boy, if you had heard my voice back then, if I had saved that video, it was a video that was under 15 minutes, so it was still uploaded until I deleted the whole cast of videos, because oh boy, if my videos were still up, they would be really bad. Like my cringe today is cringe, but if you were to see that, oh boy, oh boy. So I kind of I did that, sort of guess it. The light did, like, soon after, like, I found the angle where the light wouldn't actually hit the sky and make it so you can't see it. But it happened. That happened, and yeah, and there was not really much with the video. It was pretty bad, but I remember my voice. Oh boy, oh, I can still remember how bad that voice sounded. That was oh man, oh god, that voice. Oh that. I was so young. You know what? I can compare it, actually. I can compare it. Right. Go onto P&A channel. Go on P&A Gaming's channel. I'll probably leave a link in the description. I'll probably leave a link to, like, one of his more recent videos where you can get a good, you know, listen to his voice. You know, he's pretty deep. You know, he's pretty normal. But then I'm going to also link his first video, just because the drastic difference is basically, okay, mine was worse, but the drastic difference in like the latest voice versus back then voice, oh, that's the voice that you'd get, like, you'd hear, like, when you're on camera and you just watch yourself on camera and you hear your voice and you just don't like it because it's for some reason a little higher pitch. That's that voice. Like, these days, for me, watching my own videos or hearing my own voice on camera, it's fine. Like, I don't like being on camera, like, in more public places, but I'm fine. Like, I'm fine doing this, and yeah, I don't know what I just did there. Don't ask me. Don't at me, please. Go join my Discord. Why did I just... So, yeah, that was one of the videos. I remember another one. This one was weird. Back then, of course, I had Skylanders. But I also, if you remember, the Lego Hero Factory. Anyone remember that? Yes. I know you did. Also, I think Power Rangers Samurai, I think it was, back then. That was also still a thing. So, of course, I had a couple of those toys back then. Yeah, it was weird. And I remember, like, I did this weird, like, clip of a animation. It was nothing of an animation. It was pure crap. But basically, what happened? The video, very weird. Basically, I got my camera and I said this is clip 1 and 2, or clip 2. I think I said it was clip 2. But I uploaded it as clip 1, and I also uploaded clip 2 as clip 2 at the same. I was pretty dumb. Again, I don't have a large noggin, so what happened was I said this is clip 2 of, I cannot remember the name of what I called it, but it was terrible, knowing me. And basically then I would pick up the camera, because I didn't even edit. I just picked up a camera and I just did it. And I would like film a little bit, like I'd film like these certain characters. I think it was like some mixtures of Hero Factory pieces of characters, and I was just like blah, 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 oh, blah, 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 blah. And then there was like the Zords, and I do not know what I was saying back then. So there was that. That was weird, and I can still remember that. What else? There was another Skylander video that I can also remember making. It was also bad. And I remember it was for a friend. Right. This is going back. This is turning into stories with More Gamer here. Talking with More Gamer. No, I don't want to have in a while. And basically, back when I owned Skylanders Giants, it was on the DS, if I recall. I had it on the 2DS. No, it was a 3DS. I had it on the 3DS. But I also got an Xbox for that birthday that year, if I recall. So I basically, and that's where some Skylanders stuff came from. But I basically got an Xbox 360, and with that, I got the game of Skylanders Giants on Xbox, so I could actually play the proper story on Xbox. And I remember playing it with a friend. I remember his name, but I don't know what to say it publicly. You probably won't know where the hell they live. I don't either. And basically, I on this birthday I played the game, but you know, a while later, months later, when I started the channel, there was one thing, and that was that the last level on the game was for some reason broken. I don't know if it was a second-hand copy of the game, but basically, if you try to play it, every now and then, most of the time it would just be a blank screen. Now, hilariously enough, the only time it ever worked was twice. Now, I've tried to play it probably like 15 times or 16 times, I cannot remember. But basically, if you, the first time was actually with one of my uncles was over, and I was trying to, because he loved his Xbox stuff, and I tried to show him what was wrong, and it worked, strangely enough. And it also hilariously worked on that video. So, I tried to play the last level to try and say, this is broken, but it wasn't broken, and for some reason, so I just kept playing. And I played, but the thing was, you couldn't because back then, as I say, I had nothing to record with except for an iPad. No, sorry, Android tablet. So I couldn't really keep the camera, and because of course, if I were to do it today, it would be a bit easier because I've got a tripod, and even if it was just my phone, I would just be having a phone. It's easier to hold a phone than an actual tablet. Those things were pretty heavy back then. And okay, I'm gonna have to go back into the deepest depths of my mind here. I remember I had to record with the portal next, like, it was literally my butt, the portal, the tablet. So I was recording what was going on the tablet, and it was weird. There was one, like, I remember there was another friend I had, and I remember his favourite was Tree Rex. I can even remember the names. Go me. And I put it on the portal, I remember at one point, and I took it off straight away because I was like, actually no, I should save Tree Rex for last, for the final battle. I remember my sister also came into the door of her room, since that was the main door, and then my mother came in, and that got awkward. I can see why that got deleted, even though I never even deleted it. That was one of those videos that got taken down because it was 15 minutes longer. No, it wasn't 15 minutes longer, it was just 15 minutes. So yeah, but to be honest, I don't remember much of the video, not just the video, but the channel altogether. I do not remember most of it, because it was that long ago. Actually, I do remember one thing, and I'm going to talk about that. And that's the fact that there was a little move in between. Now, I rarely posted videos. I probably posted about 17 odd videos altogether. And I remember I moved house. Now, in this moved house, there was 2 videos. There was one which, hilariously, I still got some of the pieces. If anyone remembers, I'm gonna have to see if I can find the image for this, but there was a Lego set for the Lego Juniors for Spider-Man back then, which came with Venom, a little sort of building sort of thing. I do not know what the heck that was. And there was also easy to get Spider-Man and a weird Spider-Man car, but that was weird. And I surprisingly still have. Well, I rebuilt built this, but basically the actual car piece, you know, like this main piece here for the actual car, that's the piece that was in the set. That was mostly the set. It was just a simple Spider-Man car, and that was it. I actually have some of the other pieces, some of the lights on the car as well. I've not used that set in years. I've broken it all up and done other stuff with them. And basically, the video was just like a review of it, of that set. It was pretty decent. It was my first way of getting Venom, even though I lost Venom years later. Well, no, sorry, I didn't lose Venom. I lost his head. So this is August 2014, August 2014, I think it was. August, September, so that's when I made that video as well. Wait, oh god, loads of memories are coming back here, right, so there was, oh my god, those videos were still up when I was in like year 7 of high school, which is strange enough when I met P&A. So actually he won't remember my channel videos, but he'll remember the channel there. And basically, I probably deleted most of the videos after that high school, at least my year group, found out about my channel now. So mostly it was the boys who would always like go, yeah, but he's been doing it. And I did not really care for crap. And basically that my channel got people. Probably, I don't think anyone subscribed, but I do know that people did just watched the video and it's super cringy, and because of that, I can't delete the video. So I made one a while later. When was this? This has to be in year 7 still. Which, if you don't know, I'm in college now, so that's like 5 years ago. Like, that's 5 years ago, so that's 2015. So I didn't actually, I kept the videos up for a year. Well, some of them were 2 years old. One of them was, the other one was 1 year old. I think that was really it. I delete the videos, and I'll talk about the next part of the channel next time, because that's for some 2015 stuff to go down. Yeah. Please go to my Discord, please. I need more people there. Please subscribe, please like, please comment. I think humans, I shall be devoured now. Goodbye.